welcome to the Gonzo Radio Sports Desk. Happy opening week of the NFL. Oh my God, opening week of the NFL, opening week of the of college football. That was bananas. Yesterday was just nuts. What are you doing? What? Oh, there's an unidentified flying peanut. Yes. We'll try it again. Do it again. Okay. Charlie Brown has entered the chat. Well, everybody say hi to the mask.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, the camera's off me. This isn't about me. This is about football.
Football Sunday. Is this like a national holiday?
Can you smell that?
It should be. I think the day after the Super Bowl is to be a national holiday, and I think the opening
Super Bowl Sunday is a national holiday.
Yeah, but the problem is
I want to put up a tree.
That Monday it should be a holiday.
We wear special hats. Yeah, we wear special clothes. By the way, the newest addition to the collection. It's not a rivalry jersey. It's a Dan Marino throwback in black. I used to have a black one that was the reversible, the aqua and black, but it got stolen at a game. It was a 2XL, no less. It had to be a jersey. Bastard, huh?
Who steals a jersey?
Especially a sweaty one. It was particularly hot that night, too. That was crazy as hell. Wow. But anyway, yeah, man, we got a lot to get to. We can sit here and jibber jabber about all the space satellites dropping crap, and this is going to be our second to the last show ever. Because I guess it's either going to be AI or aliens now, right? Is that what's going to happen?
Well, it's more than a few weeks away. It's got to get behind the sun and kind of pivot around. So it's probably about maybe 6 to 8 weeks technically away from probes.
When do we get to the part of the flying death robots that nuke the planet?
6 to 8 weeks, apparently.
Oh, okay. So it's Terminator aliens.
They're preparing for it,
and they're going to bring xenomorphs too.
That puts it primarily before all the buys. So we should have no issues with lineups leading up to that invasion.
Let's hope the Dolphins are undefeated by then.
Yeah, we should be good.
So, okay, so let's break everything down. Of course, now we like to go over wagering, DFS, league, fantasy, news,
fun stuff,
injuries. Because we're going to be watching at 11:30 for the injury report. The same way I'm watching my phone right now because I've got a Publix Instacart order coming because, of course, I'm having Roscoe Hen, the Guru's Guru, and Frankie Mirando coming over. They're my Red Zone mates. And before we get started, if you put commercials on Red Zone, nobody is going to want it. There, I said that. Disney and their takeover of the NFL and all the NFL films properties and all the NFL television properties, they took over Red Zone. And the prevailing rumor, and it seems pretty solid, that they're going to put actual ads in Red Zone.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
I have a bladder. You have a bladder.
Come on, aliens.
When those commercials hit, you get up, you get a drink, you go pee, you do what you got to do.
Listen,
the home experience is still better than any experience on the planet, right?
We all wondered how the host was going to actually get through 7 hours of nonstop football without peeing once.
So it's got to happen. So we'll be okay. Commercials are not the enemy. We'll find things to do.
Okay, I've said my piece. I've had my bitch. Now let's get down. Do you want to get to your picks against the spread right after? Just run the whole slate all the way. Are you all the way out past Monday Night Football? Did you go Monday Night Football too?
We have to do every game.
Okay. Well, do you want to do every game, or do you want to spotlight some games you think are going to be absolute winners?
Well, let's start off by talking about the two games that already happened. So let's just give a quick analysis on those two games. That's very important. Week one's already underway, so we already have 2 games in the books.
Oh yeah.
I just want to give you a quick takeaway on what I feel about the first game. And of course the second game as well. But the first game, the Cowboys and the Eagles. The Eagles won the game. Eagles are the better team. I mean, that's clear. The roster,
chance or the chance until somebody says so.
That team is run through Jalen Hurts, obviously, based on that performance you saw.
The Eagles eagled.
But what I want to point to is the Cowboys. And I was impressed. Coming into the season, over the last 3 or 4 years, the Cowboys were one of the most penalized teams in the league. Okay.
Sloppy.
Banged on being sloppy, banged on being not ready, banged on just being not professional. All those negative connotations with the Cowboys. When you don't win, it's easy to point fingers, right?
Yep.
So they go out and they get Schottenheimer for a coach, which everybody banged on as well.
Yep.
And it's like they almost put the Cowboys to the side. Well, I'll tell you this. Of the 2 teams that played that football game, it was the Eagles that looked lost from the jump. We know the Jalen Carter situation. We know the whole bullshit with whatever they were doing.
Stupid.
It's just not prepared. On the record, I'm not a Sirianni guy, okay? I'm just not. I feel like that. I mean, we always say how important it is to get the coach-quarterback combination right. I just feel in this situation that the quarterback is carrying a lot of that load in this relationship because that boy right there, what he did in that game was put that game on his shoulders. That game was filled with chaos, right? From the jump, both sides. Then they get a power delay or a lightning delay. The game gets wacky from the jump. And again, you got a grown man in there just running the show, Jalen Hurts.
Well, I was about to tell you. Let me ask you a couple of questions about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts played for which two head coaches in college?
Yeah, pretty good ones too. Saban and help me out.
He's at USC now.
They were struggling out in USC. Come on, give me a second.
Doesn't matter.
He's Cowher's guy.
Yeah. Anyway, he's played under a lot of pressure, a ton of pressure, and he's excelled. Let's just face facts. He excelled. So
Lincoln Riley.
When we see,
Lincoln Riley.
You did, I thought you said it. Oh,
no,
God.
Lincoln Riley. No, I brain.
My hearing is going.
Yeah.
I thought you said Lincoln Riley, but anyway. So when he gets to the NFL, which we saw this 3 years ago, we got a very composed young man, even though he was immediately dealing with a Philadelphia shitstorm right out the gate. Okay, had to deal with a coaching change, all of that right out the gate. Okay, and that Saban lessons of how to comport yourself, how to be a winner, how to be a professional. Okay, I don't know what Riley teaches. Okay, he teaches great fundamentals and he's a very offensively creative coach. But I know that Saban, you see his guys come out and it doesn't matter who it is. You put an Alabama guy in front of a camera, you put an Alabama guy on the field. Okay, they're like ice because they live that standard that was instilled by Nick Saban.
Yeah, well,
and I'm not a Saban fan, but I'll tell you what,
they're
Saban
adults.
shows.
Jalen Hurts is a stud. I mean, he gets banged on for not putting up, big stats, passing wise.
Look at my dog. Look at Tua Tagovailoa. Look at Tua Tagovailoa and Minkah Fitzpatrick. It's hard to say those two names very fast. Both of them Alabama guys. Both of them, they're the adults in the friggin' room. So yeah,
so,
it's Alabama.
But back to the Cowboys,
yeah.
I was impressed. They look composed. They were in that game. Sanders fumble, Ferguson drop touchdown. If one of those plays don't take place, the Cowboys definitely could have won that game. And this is a whole different narrative coming out of that football game. So, but not the case. But yeah, Cowboys don't have anything to be ashamed of, and they can certainly. I don't know what that says. What is that?
My groceries are here. Groceries.
Very
Yay! Nice. I gotta go get my short groceries. Go ahead.
Game 2.
But wait, before I go get my groceries. Schottenheimer. Marty, remember Dad? What were some of the hallmarks of a Schottenheimer team? No penalties. Professional, composed, organized. Everybody on the same page. They may not have had the best talent. They may not have had the best teams. He's been to a couple of Super Bowls, but that counts with the Cowboys. It's because you maximize your talent when they're the better organized
You
team.
don't beat yourself in mistakes. And that's
exactly.
a 180 from who they've been. They've been the most penalized team. So I'm sure that was one of the things he had to address day one. And that's what it looked like, in that game.
All right, well, you go ahead and get to game 2 while I get to my fried chicken.
Yeah. Game 2, obviously, repeat champs, Chiefs against the Chargers. I was on the Chargers from the jump. I just felt like at some point,
Herbert.
We know Kelsey's getting older. We know that the offensive line for the Chiefs is not the strength of that football team. They've been a defensive team over the last several years. This is an ironic point too as well. The Chiefs are only averaging 23 points a game over the last 2 seasons. Oh, by the way, they put up 21 on Friday night.
Whoops.
So, offensively, as good as Patrick Mahomes is, and this is never going to be a knock on Patrick Mahomes, we know who he is. And we know how good of a coach Andy Reid is. But a team that lacks commitment to the run and that still doesn't have a vertical deep threat consistently that can stay on the field, case in point, second offensive play, they lose Worthy. So it's like, what are we doing here in Kansas City? something has to be done to alleviate some of the pressure on Patrick Mahomes. Now, at this point, I think we're comfortable that he doesn't have to go out and throw the ball for 300 yards and win every game. Their defense, again, is still the base of that team. That's the strength of that team. But teams around them are getting better. Chargers are clearly a better football team under, what are they, year 3 now under Harbaugh? Year 2, sorry. So definitely the environment around them is not theirs for the taking anymore like it's been over the last several years. So I think you're going to see some regression. We did a piece on Friday with the other guys that I do a show, and basically what we did is we took 5 teams that were going to make the biggest leaps or the biggest regression. And I had the Chiefs, who, by the way, won 15 games last year. I had them coming in and winning only 10 this year. They were one of my biggest losers. I had them as a -5 regression this year. And again, part of it was because of schedule. Part of it was because of lack of offensive consistency. Some of the factors we talked about in the run game.
Well, and they reached high heights.
Suspension for Rashee Rice. There's a lot of things.
Which is now really hurting.
There's a lot of things circulating around the Chiefs that, again, they've always been able to overcome. But eventually, when you keep chipping at it, it's gonna make a difference. So
you know what the relationship between Mahomes and Reed reminds me of? It's Marino Shula. It's Marino Shula. It's the older coach, already established, already been there, done that, and the young hotshot. Okay, and I think you're seeing also a similar dynamic where Reed is kind of giving Mahomes the leeway, the freedom to audible. And the only problem when you do that is he is now audible to a pass play, whatever it is. He doesn't audible to runs. Okay, he may audible to 1 or 2 runs that he sees that are advantageous. But that kid, the same as Dan Marino did for years and years, it was, he would say, fuck it, let's throw. He just would. Literally, he would say, well, Dan, what do you want to do? Fuck it, let's sling it. So...
Well, I'm pretty sure Mahomes has got the ability to check any
at
the line at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no, 100%.
Yeah,
and like I said, and it's not like he does it all the time. Okay, he trusts his coach, too, in his play calls. But if he sees something, he has the freedom to go after it. He really does. The only problem is now he has one less horse because Travis Kelce took out Xavier Worthy.
Yeah, that was a big
He took him out. It was a hit job.
Yeah,
he didn't. Kelsey's got to have his Pro Bowl. He's got to have his All Pro, and he knows he can win a Super Bowl without a number 1 wide receiver. So he had to take the kid out.
Yeah, no chance of that.
Take out the competition.
Separated shoulder, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
4 weeks minimum.
Because he hit a 260-pound gorilla.
Yeah.
We have teammate on teammate violence. Who is the catcher the pitcher that threw at his catcher?
Framil Valdez.
Yeah, and speaking of your beloved baseball, that was a little shady.
You know what? But it's an Astro, so it doesn't matter.
It's an Astro.
Let them self-destruct. Let them be the first bus crash in baseball history.
Oh my God, that is brutal. Stop it.
A bus crash, I said.
That's not nice.
Yeah. So anyway, so interesting. Again, the Chargers came out, played well, played solid defense. Hampton looked impressive in spots. That kid's got some burst.
I'm giving you a little height in your picture frame because you're looking like a midget.
And overall, Herbert played well. I mean, Herbert played really
very well.
So Chargers 1-0 start the year 1-0. Obviously, they have a 1-game lead on the Chiefs. I picked the Chargers to win a division this year.
Sure.
I just think it's time. I think. Herbert, as good as he is, I think he's been somewhat limited by
Harbaugh.
The situation, by the fact that I don't want to say he's Hurts-esque because he doesn't have the mobility Hurts does, but in that sort of system,
he takes off and runs.
In that sort of offense, he doesn't have to throw for 300 yards every game for them to win games at this point.
No,
they've got a good pass rush. They're developing a running game.
But it just proved he can.
And Herbert in spots again can use his legs, be effective, but. I don't know. I think the Chargers are going to be dangerous this year. I really do. So impressive win for the
only
Chargers.
thing that irks me is that there are dozens, or there are thousands of fantasy players who drafted Quentin Johnston. Drafted Johnston, and everybody laughed at him. Went, that guy sucks. He's not going to. And Johnston went bananas.
Put him on the bench.
Put him on the bench. See? Yeah. So go ahead. Bloat it up.
That's why I love best ball.
Okay, so let's get into the meat and the potatoes of and we're only going to do blurbs on it because if we sit here talking, we're going to totally blow by the injury report. So let's get started.
Steelers Jets.
Take notes, kids.
I love the Steelers today to lose.
You mope.
We are one of the least prepared teams to start the season over the last couple of years. I remember a tie in Cleveland a few years ago, a home game where we tied Cleveland, and they went on to win 2 games that year. This is a defensive matchup. This is I don't want to say it's a revenge game, but the irony is you got Fields, who was an ex-Steeler, and Aaron Rodgers, who was an ex-Jet.
It's an awkward cousins that don't like each other at the family reunion.
It's a weird setup as that is, but I will say this: Aaron Rodgers is going to be familiar with the stadium. He's been there for a few years.
They traded girlfriends.
I am on the Jets, and it's only because I've been saying
the Jets and what's the spread?
2.5.
Jets plus 2.5?
Plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5.
Give me the Jets.
They're a home dog?
Give me the Jets.
They're a home dog.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will take the Steelers.
Yeah, and by the way, I'm 2-0 to start the season. I want to put that out there.
You're in big trouble now. You're up against me now.
Bucks and Falcons. Tampa Bay, 1.5-point road dog. We know how good the offense has been. We know how good Baker's been. Evans, he's one of my guys today for DFS. I really feel like that offense is still going to be on the same level it was last year. The story on the other side is going to be the guy we haven't seen yet, Michael Penix. We don't know what he's going to look like. We do know Atlanta spent money in the offseason. We do know they have weapons. The offensive line is good. Bijan Robinson is a beast and could win you leagues this year if you took him in some of your drafts. I think he could be certainly a number 1 guy this year. Good game. But that all being said, I just think that what we do know about Tampa is enough for me against what we don't quite know yet for Atlanta. So I'll take the Tampa Bay Buccaneers laying 1.5. You got your broom?
Laying 1.5.
Broom it up. Tampa Bay.
Sweep.
Bengals.
Let Mayfield bake.
Bengals Browns. Bengals haven't won a home opener since 1963. The Browns are just been bad since 1963. So that being said, in all honesty,
it's going to be a tie.
5.5 points. Bengals are one of the best offenses in the league. We know that. Right?
Bengals minus 5.5.
The Browns are the Browns, and again, their quarterback position. I don't know what you can say about Flacco. I get it.
Listen, I'm going to go get some maple syrup to put on this waffle for you. So come on, bring it home.
I like them. I'll take the Browns at home just because the Bengals historically start off so slow.
So the Browns are the home dog.
Browns are 5.5 points home dog.
So you're going to take Browns plus 5.5.
I'll take the Brown Stains.
Okay, keep up with me. You get no broom.
You got the Bengals.
I will take the Bengals. I will give up those 5.5 points. They're going to go in there and take them out by 11, 14. It's going to be a double-digit loss.
Wow, that's a smart pick.
Yeah, it's going to be zing, 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 boom, boom.
All right,
boom.
this one's easy for me. Dolphins, Colts. Colts are a 1.5 home favorite. Makes sense. Easily beat the Dolphins today. I think, and I said it on Friday. This is the beginning of the end for the Dolphins. Let's get it out of the way. Week 1. So Colts win minus 1.5.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, Dolphins.
I'll be back next week with my new host.
We already know.
My new co-host.
Patriots and Raiders.
Whoa. I want to argue here a little bit.
I don't argue. Just pick your Dolphins and move on.
Well, first of all, I am going to take the opposing position.
Of course you are.
But I will take the opposing position with this caveat. It's been a long time since I've had this much trepidation about a Miami Dolphins. Feel like I don't know what to expect. And this actually goes back to the first year with Mike McDaniel. I don't know what to expect. I just don't. I don't know what to expect. So what I'm hoping is the defense is better than they say it is, especially with the defensive secondary that has a million question marks and a bunch of nobodies. Sorry, Jack Jones. There's a reason why we're now your 4th team in 5 years. You're talented, but you're feast and famine. And, we're waiting to see what this new and improved offensive line does. So, listen, they could go in and blow Indianapolis out, crush them at home. They could go on lay an egg and get crushed in Indianapolis. It's never has there been a more Super Bowl or bust team in my estimation. offense that can score 1,000,000 points, defense that can stuff you, special teams are supposed to be improved, and they can still go 6-11. I don't know, but I'm going to stick with them on this one. Go ahead.
Great
next.
pick.
What are you wrong about next?
Next. Let's see. Raiders, Patriots. Patriots, people's darling team this year in the AFC. Right? Big improvement. They got a coach now. They got a quarterback now. They improved last year for sure. Looked better. Had a decent draft. At home against another team with a new coach. Coach Carroll. New direction. New culture. Geno Smith. Rookie running back sensation. Again, still more question marks. We just don't know exactly what these things are going to look like. But that being said,
Try to out-waffle me.
I like the Raiders on the road here, getting 2.5 points. My other pool is 3.5. I feel better about the 3.5 than the 2.5. Are you on the Raiders as well? Oh, we got a room for the Raiders
To win.
Wow, outright. We got the Raiders outright. That's interesting. Okay, Cardinals and the Saints. The Saints have the worst roster in the league.
Really?
Pro Football Focus has Mr.
Do we really have to discuss this?
Has Mr. Rattler ranked the 32nd quarterback overall. I'm on the Cardinals, laying 84 points. No, 6.5 points. 6.5 point spread.
This would be a duh broom.
The Broom. Cardinals. Sweeper. This is my upset of the week right here. I got the Washington Commanders at home against the G-Men. I got the G-Men today. Surprise team. They were one of my most improved teams this year. Last year, a 4-win team. Sorry, 3-win team last year. I got them winning 7 games this year. Very competitive team. I got them going into Washington and beating that team. How about that? So I'm certainly taking 5.5 points. 6.5 points. Holy shit. I'm taking the Giants plus 6.5 points to win outright. You keep the points. I don't need them. What do you got?
You're wrong.
Oh.
Let me use my best New York accent. You're wrong. Okay, I'll agree with you about this. The improvements with the New York Giants are obvious.
Their front seven's really
Their
good.
front seven is really good. They improved their back end by grabbing Javon Holland. Their defense is going to be infinitely better than it was last year. Totally agree. They may end up leading the league in sacks. You heard it here first. But Washington made improvements. Washington is going to be better than they were last year, and last year they were very, very good. Last year it was down to a matter of a couple of plays, or they were going to end up in the friggin' Super Bowl. We were going to see the first rookie start in the Super Bowl. Rookie quarterback start in the Super Bowl. Okay, close, real close. I don't think they take a step back. I don't. I think they maintain the standard. I think they're going to be up Philadelphia's ass all the way to the bitter end. We may see them both in the NFC Championship game again. And they're not losing to the Giants in the home opener. You are out of your mind. What's the spread?
6.5
You're getting 6.5 points?
with the Giants.
I'll take it.
What are you taking? The Giants or the
No,
Commanders?
I'll lay the 6.5.
You ain't taking anything. You're taking the loss. So you got the Commanders minus 6.5. Great analysis. Next, Panthers, Jaguars.
You're an analysis.
Jaguars. Oh, when are they going to get good on offense? Maybe this year. Why? Because the Panthers are terrible on defense, and they're one of their
Mr. Cohen.
and they're one and their starting corner is down as well. And so
He's also my CPA.
yeah. So
He really does good numbers.
is this where Trevor Lawrence comes out this week, throws for 300 yards, and everybody goes, "Who? Finally, Trevor Lawrence." I don't know if you can assess it that way based on these two teams.
270.
But Panthers, Bryce Young looked pretty good last year too.
Yeah, they did.
Last 7 or 8 games,
Sure.
he was viable for sure. You got to think they're going to take a step forward offensively this year. Now the receiver room is thin. We know they've traded away Adam Thielen. I think Jalen Coker is still hurt. So they're going with the rookie and Coker and a lot of Chuba Hubbard.
Leggett.
I mean, and Leggett. Sorry,
Yeah,
not
Leggett.
Coker. Leggett and McMillan and a lot of Chuba, who I love today. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Jacksonville just is going to put up enough points offensively. So the line is 3.5. I'll take the Jags at home. Minus 3.5.
Sweep,
Jagoffs at home.
sweep,
got a
sweep,
broom.
sweep, 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 sweep. Yeah, I totally agree with everything you said.
I'm on the dogs this week. Titans and the Broncos. Titans are a solid football team. They're always a solid football team. You just know you're going to get solid play from them.
They're in Denver.
In Denver, it's 8.5 points. This is Cam Ward's debut. We all experienced, that whole drafting. Number one, he was number one going into the summer, so we knew where he was going. Going into the spring. I don't have a read on Tennessee and how good they're going to be offensively, what they're going to look like.
That's a big spread, though.
It is a lot of point. And Denver's not a team that you would think is going to line up and just throw it all over the field. They're going to use the running backs like they do. They're going to run not so much conservatively, but I'm going Denver. Denver.
And you're going to lay it. You're going to lay the points?
No, I'm kidding. I'm taking Tennessee.
Huh?
Tennessee.
You're going to take the points?
Take the points from Tennessee.
Oh, well, let me put the
Tennessee.
I'll lay the points. Thank you. Num.
Okay. 49ers and the Sea Chickens. Christian McCaffrey, we got the injury report yet? Is it 11:30?
How's that? What was that? 4th overall? How's that 4th or 5th overall pick doing for you right now?
Yeah, you better get some Brian Robinson really quick.
Ooh.
The Seahawks have a good defense. And you know their philosophy is going to be run the football now that they got my favorite quarterback in the league behind center.
It's so simple. It's so easy.
Sea Chickens are only San Francisco is a 1.5 favorite.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'll take the Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1.5.
Duh.
Or +1.5. Sorry, +1.5. Good game here. Second to last of the 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Packers and Lions.
Ooh.
Parsons playing today?
Ooh, I don't know. Is he riding the oxycodone train?
I'm not sure.
Is he on the train?
Here's a stat for the Packers defense. One of the reasons why they got Parsons. Packers defense ran stunt defense #1 last year.
Right.
Big advantage for Parsons once he gets healthy.
Oh yeah.
Green Bay's going to
because
be
they got
fine.
really good defensive tackles.
Yeah, they're going to be fine. So, home opener for the Packers. Who owns the Packers? Nobody. I'll take the Packers at home -1.5, laying against the Lions. Who you take?
Nope.
Taking the Lions on the road?
Yeah, dude. Listen.
Taking the big boys.
I'm seeing Lions Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Who?
Okay, I'm seeing Lions Broncos. I don't know why. Maybe it's something I ate. The mushroom coffee I'm drinking.
Could be.
But Lions Broncos in the Super Bowl. Lions, give me the Lions. Give me. You give me points. Give me points. Thanks. Win it outright.
Texas Rams.
Rams.
I'm
just kidding.
No, me too. I'm on the Rams. This is the best you're going to get out of the Rams week 1. If they can get.
It's in Houston.
It's home. Rams home game.
L.A. Okay.
Yeah, if you can get Stafford on the field, he's going to be ready to play, and that's where they're pointing towards. So I'll take the Rams healthy, -3.5 at home against the Texans. Offensive line troubles.
Give me some
Rams
Houston Texans. I see them as another ascending team. They had a little bit of a setback last year due to injuries, especially critical injuries. With Nico Collins, he got hurt. They lost 2 of the 4 games that he missed, or 2 of the 3 games that he missed, because they couldn't generate enough offense. Because he is definitely he and Tank Dell were the guys that take the top off the defenses. They went and got a replacement who is now also hurt, and now we have a rookie. Who's the rookie? The Hollins or?
Yeah, for Houston.
Is it for Houston? I still see them as an ascending team. I see the running back by committee ended up being a running back by Nick Chubb, and I still see them winning this game.
Don't love it. I'll take the home team.
Well, home team has no home field advantage. Nobody cares when you go to LA. They bring your whole fan base with you.
Yeah, no, I mean that's true.
Buy up those expensive ass tickets.
But you know what though? I was reading or hearing something about this home field. Typically, we used to look at home field being 3 points.
Right.
I think that's changed.
Yeah,
I think it's less. I think we're looking at maybe a point or a point and a half.
Point and a half.
Yeah, maybe for
point
home
and a
field.
half. All right, and then what else is next?
Well, we got the Monday Nighter, which is a big one. I thought there was one more Sunday night game I missed.
Everybody touting this to be the AFC Championship preview.
Yeah, Ravens and the Bills. Yeah, I don't know. The one argument I've always made is that we always bang on Lamar, about not winning the big game and stuff like that. Josh Allen, same situation almost about winning a big playoff game. It just sucks that these guys are playing each other to start the season, which means we have to pick a winner and a loser. We already one of these guys is behind the other, And that's not fair, in a way, I think, in terms of the true analysis. That being said, I'm on Lamar this year. Give me Lamar. Just give me Baltimore. I think that team is also, if you're saying Eagles are the best team in the NFC roster-wise, I think Baltimore clearly is one of the best teams in the AFC roster-wise. So give me Lamar. 44 touchdowns, 4 picks last year, by the way. Ridiculous.
All right, you do whoever your live feed is, or your best update for the injury report, which should be out for the 1:00 slate. Now it is 11:30. We're gonna take a quick break. By the way, I'm also on Lamar too. Here, let me get a little sweep. There we go. And we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go check out those injuries, the injury report, and we'll come back with any significant news, especially for you McCaffrey fans out there. Let's see. Okay. Gonzo Radio Sports Desk back in about a minute and a half. Bye. Gonzo Radio. Well, haven't we been busy on the break? Welcome back to the Gonzo Radio Sports Desk, and it's injury report time. And I have to say, for a week 1 injury report, not too bad, not too terrible. We have some affirmations here. Christian McCaffrey is going to play.
80%. That's enough for me, but it's not 100%.
Adam Schefter says he's good to go.
He says he's 80%. He doesn't say anything else. He says right here, Christian McCaffrey's
Get used
goal is to play week 1. That's his goal.
Get used to it.
Various reports had him questionable or even his game time decisions. Schefter notes, sources suggest 80% chance. Do you like 80%? I like 80%.
Next big name.
Micah Parsons will debut today at 1 o'clock. He is playing. They're saying that he'll get limited usage on third down packages. So introductory week for Micah Parsons. I think that's important. So he is going to play sparingly, but he's going to play. This is new.
Chiropractor standing by.
Kyler Murray added to the injury report.
He got the cooties.
He got a boo-boo. He got an illness, in quotation marks, whatever, which means he's got the shits. So give him some Imodium, put a plug in it, get out there and play.
That is literally going to affect how I bet in some places, because like I told you, I'm big on the Cards. I think they're going to.
I'm on the defense.
Roughshod on. I think they're going to run roughshod on New Orleans.
I'm staying on the defense, and I'm on the defense. So that's
okay.
Calais Campbell, sort of big one, right? He's making his return today. He's playing today, so he is playing.
So he is going to play.
Says unclear, but he's probably going to play. So that's for the Cardinals. Again, the defense. I'm on the defense today. Matt Stafford is playing. We knew that. Here it is. They're saying they got him taped together with Band-Aids and duct tape, but he's out there. So
baling wire and a little bit of chewing gum in between.
Just protect him. That's all they got to do. And there's a few others here, like Will Campbell for the Patriots. He is playing today. That's good for them because they need some help there on that side of the ball. DeForest Buckner for the Colts, questionable. Your Dolphins, that's an interesting.
Who?
DeForest Buckner.
We had a DeForest Buckner.
Colts.
Oh, the Colts.
Who are playing the Dolphins.
I was going to say,
today.
didn't that guy play for no?
High ankle sprain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a big blow to the Indianapolis defense.
Well, it could be if he's not playing. And that's basically your injury report, brought to you by me.
Don't worry, we'll have sponsors eventually.
Me.
Okay.
Me. Brought to you by me.
Well, now that we have gone through the injury report, and we got a little time to burn here, let's see, which one do you want to cover? You want to cover your DFS, your magical DFS lineup, or do we want to get into wagering?
We can do either one. Let's do DFS. I'm looking at the screen. Please say somebody has their DK account open for the first time today, because you're going to make a lot of money if you put these players in your starting lineup.
Take notes.
I am going to give you lots of players today that I'm on. I think it's easier if I go through the lineups like this. Let's go by positions, okay? Some of the quarterbacks that I really, really like today, and we talked about some of the situations that they're in. My focus this year for fantasy is going to be on situational opportunity, okay? Not so much on if the player is good or not. It helps, but it's going to be on opportunity. Opportunity presents itself,
Matchups.
lends itself to production.
Matchups.
If you don't have opportunity, you don't have production. So
yeah, but give all the factors though. There's matchups. There's weather. There's
there's things like that matter. But
there's
it's
day of the week. There's your birthday.
It's more or less who's on the other side. But yeah, there's certainly factors you're going to look at. And as it progresses, we're going to get into why these stories develop. We're going to look at stuff like snap share, route share, all these different things. But week one, we don't have that luxury because we're guessing. We don't know. But I'm making some guesses, and I think they're pretty good ones. So back to the positional matchups. I love Trevor Lawrence today. Carolina's defense is terrible. Everybody's high on Jacksonville's offense. Put the two together. Bad defense, good offense. Give me the quarterback. He's cheap. He's going to be popular. But I like Trevor Lawrence today. I like Joe Burrow today. I mentioned that I think he's got a chance this year for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards. Defense terrible. They're playing a divisional game. You know they're going to want to show out, and they're healthy offensively. So I think Burrow today is in play. Another quarterback that I also have some pieces of today are also my boy. Oh, I love this quarterback today. Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones against your Dolphins has a chance. Now, again,
you just keep coming.
Again, this is fantasy, so you have to consider their salaries because you're building a lineup based on salaries. So lineup construction is important. You're getting Daniel Jones as like the 24th priced quarterback. You telling me that he's not going to score more points than that?
Good value.
I do like him a lot today. So those are the three quarterbacks I'm primarily chasing.
He's up against a no-name secondary.
The running backs I'm chasing today, there's a couple of them guys. I really like Chuba Hubbard today. I touted him as this year being potentially a top 5 fantasy running back this year when it all shakes out. There aren't a lot of weapons in Carolina, okay? And even though he's a running back, and I think they're going to be chasing a lot of that game, Hubbard's a huge part of the offense.
Well, and you know what's really going to help him is the return of Robert Hunt. Okay, that inside running game, Bobby's good. Bobby's good at blocking between them tackles and moving people off the ball. So that's really going to help Hubbard, who is a squat guy who likes to get in there and bang. So it's going to help. I agree with you on all fronts.
Yeah, my other running back that I'm high on today is Kenneth Walker. Again, price point. This guy's like 15, 16 priced running back. And again, in a situation, they changed the run scheme to favor Kenneth Walker this year, brought an offensive line help, Sam Darnold at the quarterback. They're going to run the ball a ton. I like it because, again, I said opportunity presents itself with production, and they're going to give him the football.
It amazes me. Kenneth Walker is a double tough dude. I saw the kid when he was at Michigan State. He was an absolute animal. I know because they came down here and they housed the Hurricanes, and he was a big part of it. But he seems to be a guy who, when coming out of the locker room, he accidentally bumps his shoulder on the door frame, and he's out 2 weeks. He twists an ankle, high ankle sprain, warming up. I mean, come on.
Can't predict injuries. But I'm going to say
stuff out of nowhere.
Well, week one, just stay healthy for me. Receivers. I mentioned how good Jacksonville's offense should be this week against Carolina. You got to get their best guy in the field. Brian Thomas last year. He was a first-round selection in most drafts. I think he pays dividends immediately.
You think Hunter has any effect?
I think Thomas is my guy this week for the receivers. That Atlanta-Tampa game, second highest total this week. Give me some pieces. Drake London, his home road splits are noticeable. He averages almost a touchdown a game at home over his young
Nice
career.
that home cooking.
Michael Penix is the question mark. I'm curious to see how that offense is going to look.
Let's put it this way. I have such high hopes for him and also his ability to unlock Kyle Pitts. I actually have the two of them on a fantasy bench. And we're going to see the next couple of weeks. I will cut them like that if I see that we're going with the same, London, handoff, London, screen pass to Robinson.
London.
Yeah, I mean, I can't do 4 touches. Nobody on my bench even is allowed to have less than 5 touches. So.
Well, that team right there is going to run through Bijan Robinson, and it's going to run through Drake London.
Penix is elite, though.
So I got Drake London today.
Elite.
This is my little surprise receiver. I had to save some money on here. And I think if you want some salary relief, you could use this guy. I like Darius Slayton today. Got a little contract, 2-year contract. He's the number 2 in New York. He's going to be the deep threat. Washington's got problems covering on the back end. Washington's probably going to be in the lead in that game.
Is he cheap?
$4,000.
Ah, that's why.
I already said it. He's going to give you salary relief. Positive game script for the Giants throwing the football. Slayton gets a touchdown today, deep one. So that's my guy.
Yeah, well, you got Wilson's the guy to do that.
Another running back I like Jonathan Taylor, banging on your offense. Now I don't typically.
You are in for such a shock.
Yeah, I don't typically go with the same quarterback running back combination because that's sort of contradictory. So if you're going to go with Daniel in one lineup, go with Taylor in another, something like that. So. But I do like both those pieces.
Making my waddle.
Hunter Henry, tight end today. My boy Hunter, I like him a lot.
It's a good one.
Vegas is terrible against the tight end historically.
Terrible.
And Drake May, who we all love, is going to be hitting Mr. Hunter Henry today as well.
Terrible.
And my defensive specialty, especially with a quarterback that's got a boo-boo butt. I like a boo-boo butt. I like Arizona today. I love them. They're going to want to just play some solid defense. Saints have the worst roster in the league. They have the worst quarterback in the league. They're not going to be able to generate offense. Rattler's thrown at least 1 pick today. Maybe it goes the other way.
So you like the backups odds of having a good game if Murray has, I don't know, and the illness keeps him from playing?
I'm going to go with if you got the triple Bs, you got boo-boo butt, then it's not good.
I mean, listen, I hope it's nothing like viral, like either,
I just worry about him trying to elude pressure.
Or even COVID. I mean, COVID will keep you out.
Run down the sideline and you see a big shit stain in the back of his pants.
Just gross. Just stop.
And they're wearing the home whites, so you'll be able to see it.
We don't do scatological humor here.
You'll be able to see it, in the home whites. So basically, I'm on a lot of those guys today for DFS. I just feel like price point today is important. Salaries are depressed, which means that I think there's going to be a lot of overlap on some of these lineups. You got to be different.
Well, and they just don't know.
Well, again, it's competitive.
It's week 1.
Lawrence is going to be super popular. My standout guys today are definitely Darius Slayton. I don't think he's going to be popular at all. You got to find a guy like that. I don't know what Jonathan Taylor's ownership is going to be. I know people look at the Dolphins' run defense. They were decent last year. They were like 11th or 10th overall.
And they're going to be better this year.
We'll see. I just think
William Gay Jr. Right. There, you like Gay?
Yeah. I'm still on Taylor.
Fine.
He's just going to get some touchdowns.
I'm so going to be texting you all day during that game.
Good. So those are some of the guys I'm on. I'm also on Seattle's defense today.
Unless you have the balls to stay here and watch with the rest of us.
Seattle's defense, top 5 defense.
I like Seattle's defense.
Going against the Niners, who are also void of weapons.
As long as they still got that offensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's as simple as that. They still got that offensive line. That's a big reason why Brock Purdy was able to grow as a quarterback and develop as fast as he did. Yeah. Because anybody else, Russ could stand back there for 5 seconds and make 3 decisions. Okay, that offensive line, as long as they got them, they got a shot.
Curious to see how many touches they're going to go with Christian McCaffrey, how healthy he's going to be.
Yeah, but that defense, Seattle defense,
it's pretty good.
Very fast.
Very, very good.
Very fast.
So those couple of defenses I'm on. Fortunately, you don't have to play a kicker in DK because that would be a waste of time. So we're not going to mention those guys. Yeah, so that's what we're at today for DK. So now betting, gambling. I told you my lock of the week today. If you can put the Giants money line in any of your combinations,
that is your upset of the week.
Yeah,
huh?
I love the Giants today.
Oh my God!
Give me any of the parlay combinations with that plus 450 money line Giants, and you
want to build one now? I'll build one now.
You can basically retire.
Oh, now okay. So here we go. You want the Giants money line?
All right. I'm going to give you a 3-team parlay right now.
A 3-team parlay.
Yeah, these are just going to be.
I'm gonna bet real money.
Okay, just put $10 on this 3-team parlay.
And I'm gonna blame you.
Giants money line. That's easy money right there.
I'm so excited. I'm shaking. I can't even get my password right. Don't look. You'd be very disappointed.
These are all going to be money line bets. We're not even playing with the odds today.
Oh, we're all going to go money line here.
Yes.
All right, this is for just winners.
Give me the Rams. Give me the Giants. And
damn, he feels it. Okay, so I got Giants. I got Ram. Where? Hey, how you doing? This is professional podcasting here at its finest. So Lions,
yeah,
Ram. What you said? The Rams and who?
Seattle, the Rams, and the Giants, all money line.
Seattle, Rams, Giants.
This is how good I am. I'm going to tell you what the payout's going to be. You tell me how much you're betting, and I'll tell you the payout.
Okay. Well, let's call it $10.
Okay. $10 on that bet will get you back $240. How much?
108.
Really?
Yeah.
What, Giants money line?
Giants, Rams, Seahawks.
Okay.
Giants is plus 225.
Oh, I thought that was much higher than that for money line. Okay, see, I had him double that. I had him plus 400. That's why mine was twice your investment.
So
okay.
I shouldn't.
No, that's
press done.
I like it. 10 for 100. That's not bad.
Oh, 10 to 1 odds, almost 11 to 1 odds.
Giants money line. That's your
okay,
kicker.
there
right
you
there.
go.
Giants win. You win that bet.
This is something I can blame on Matt. Now my bets are a little different.
Lock and load.
Well, I mean it's lock and load in as much as, yeah. So like, can I have my? Oh, they're really wonky right now. I gotta say, Hard Rock. You really got to do something about your app a little bit there, pal. You get really wonky when the traffic goes up. So
they're back there manipulating all the odds right now.
Right.
They're like, they like, Gonzo and Coconut got the guy here. Oh, he loves the Dolphins today.
Yeah, let's go send him all the dolphin shit.
Yeah.
All right. So for me,
evil
conniving motherfuckers, you. Let's see. Well, I got a bunch going. Holy shit! I kind of went bananas. Okay, well, first of all, they had Hard Rock had the Florida special, which was all 3 Florida teams to win. What? That's a good one. That's a good. Hang on, you mope. Hang on, let me hear. Let me get this.
What? Tampa, Jacksonville, and Miami all to win.
Yeah, and it was like
6-1.
Yeah, 6-1, exactly.
Yeah. See, now I'm right.
See, there you go.
There you go.
That's actually I'm betting 50 on that bitch.
Oh my
so there.
gosh.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh my gosh.
Did we not just say that
That's a quote, by the way.
Tampa Bay and Jacksonville are going to win? They're going to win outright, right? We just did say that.
We did.
Okay.
It's the Dolphins.
Well, and
it's your Dolphins.
I'm gonna Well, wow, really?
That's who we're stuck on right now. Is what to do with them. Yeah.
The thoughts and opinions of the hosts and personalities for the Gonzo Radio Show.
Listen, people, we're get over
theirs
it.
And theirs alone.
Words are only words.
Let's see, my dolphin special. And this would be not found on the menu. Tua Tagovailoa for 2 TD passes. Jalen Waddle for 5 catches or better. Ollie Gordon over 19.5 yards. Ollie Gordon anytime touchdown. I think the kid's going to score. And Malik Washington over 1.5 catches because what did he have? He averaged like 6 catches in the preseason a game.
Is there a futures bet on how long it will take McLovin to sell his house next year?
I want that listing, whatever it is.
I'm going to say over 6 months minus 130.
Oh my God! All right. So what else do you want to bash on? What else do you want to wager on?
Dolphins 0-1. Let's see.
You already said that. You already said that. You can't say that enough. Is that what you're trying to say?
How about this? Who wins the first game of the season, the Dolphins or the Steelers? Let's have fun with that one. All right.
I am going to mercilessly text troll you.
Let's have
when this
fun.
happens.
All right. So week 1 we both start 0-1. That's a given. Week 2,
Oh my God.
the Dolphins, we did this already a couple of weeks ago. We went through this, and I think I got us to 0-6, both of us. The Dolphins are home to the Patriots week 2. That's a loss. They suck. The Steelers, do we have a bye already? Did they do that to us, hopefully?
Did you just say that the Dolphins were going to lose to the New England Patriots in September in Miami?
Wait, hold on, wait. This gets even better. After the Seahawks
Are you high?
beat the Niners, okay, today, they go to a cross-country trip. Everyone's like, oh, cross-country trip against the Steelers. Yeah, okay. So, revenge game for the Super Bowl 16 years ago. They beat us. So, we go 0-2 to start the season. You guys go 0-2. You suck. Let's see. Week 3. Who we got now? Dolphins, Bill. Oh, God. Dolphins, Bills. We know how that one turns out. Who are the Steelers losing to week 3?
Well, folks, thanks very much for showing. Remember now, this is the 4th to the last show. The aliens will be here in about a month and a half. They're already starting to drop probes.
Tell me that this is not an unfeasible road for the Steelers. Then,
I think he's an alien.
The Steelers are in the Patriots week 3. Are we winning that game?
Sure, why not?
Whatever, dude. Just stop. I got us 0-3 to start the year. Aaron Rodgers is already hurt. Tomlin is just Mr. Podium. I'm sick. Vikings at the Steelers.
What are you doing?
It never gets better. I'm going week by week.
Oh my God! All right, listen.
Trying to find a win.
Let's call it a show. Let's get out of here so we can get started on our other preparations. All right.
We can't leave until I get a win for the Steelers.
Oh my God! You're going to be here for forever.
No, week 5 we don't play. That's a win.
All right, folks. On behalf of myself and the Maz, say goodbye to the nice people.
Week 6.
Tell everybody we're going to be back next week.
Hopefully, if they don't drop them probes.
Okay. I got to get us out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week at 11 a.m. Hopefully some of the information and some of the silliness we dropped on you here today will give you enough information to make.
Steelers are the only team that have back-to-back buys.
Oh, my God. Are you done?
Week 5 and week 6 are like, stay home.
All right. He's got to be medicated. I'll talk to you. We'll see you guys next week, I hope. Bye.